Well, good morning. Welcome to Thoughts Can Change Your Life with me, Wolak, here each and every day at 8 a.m. for your viewing and listening pleasure. Today, I'm going to talk about something I've talked about before, but from a different perspective. Today, I'm going to talk about clutter. And I'm going to tell you, it's time to declutter. Here's what I've come to understand is that this clutter in your physical life affects your mental and your emotional life. Clutter in your mental life affects the emotional and the physical. And clutter in your emotional life affects the physical and the mental. You cannot separate clutter. And when you're cluttered, you're not engaged, you're not focused, there's no clarity. In fact, it holds you down. It actually makes you a prisoner to the clutter. I've noticed that you can't tell right now, but my studio where I'm at and I'm broadcasting, I've spent 2 days decluttering it. Because what I did is I had a room that had a lot of vibration in it. So I put up these barriers and I hung blankets. So I was like in a room within a room with blankets all around me. And I finally said, that doesn't feel good. So I ended up buying a soundproofing package or sound absorption package from the sound company. And the last 2 days I installed it on the walls, and you can't really see it, but it's all about the sound. It's all about the sound because I'm trying to bring you the best podcast I can. And let me tell you, by simply doing that to this one room, I've decluttered it. I feel better in it. I feel more free. I feel good about it. I also want to say that I've done that in other areas. Rooms that I felt needed attention, I'm giving them attention. You heard me talk about my garage a week ago, where I cleaned it out and I had it painted, and my God, it's like living in a house. So decluttering is the thing that I am all about right now. And here's what I understand. When we get rid of the physical clutter, then we can start to work on the mental and the emotional clutter because they're there. Here's the other thing that I'm gonna throw at you. Do you have clutter in your life, physical, mental, and emotional, based on the people that you associate with, the people that you allow into your life? There are people, I know husbands and wives, where one is a collector and the other is not a collector. Do you have an agreement with each other? Because if you start to sacrifice, then what you're saying to the universe is, I'm not worthy. And I'm not willing to sacrifice. One of the things is that this is the constant thing. It used to be a battle with my wife and I. She likes to put things on the counter. I like to have a counter that's clear. So what happens is she leaves in the morning, I clear the counter. She comes back by the next morning, I've got work to do, I clear the counter. It's not that she's messy, she's just not the same as I am. Not good or bad. I just know what feels right for me. And when I feel good, I act differently. Do you understand that? Your actions come from the feelings you bring to an event. It's not the event that affects your actions. It's you, what you bring to the event. And if your world is decluttered, you bring a clean energy. When you bring a clean energy, you can handle so much more. I don't know how else to say that. You know, hey, if you're out there, let me say hello to Kavita, to Beth, and to Sarah. Thank you for checking in. The rest of you, please check in. Let me know where you are, who you are. It helps me really identify who I'm talking to. And if you have comments or questions, bring them up. I would love to share them with you. Thank you, Ruby, for checking in. I appreciate it. So this morning I was up at 5 o'clock because one of the things that happened is when in all of my decluttering, I'm sore because I've done some physical work. So 4 o'clock, I'm really sore. So what did I do? I went online and I scheduled a Thai massage. Well, I've got to declutter my muscles. Yeah, I've got to declutter my muscles. And I love Thai massage because Thai massage is not like these rubbing lotion all over your body. No, rubbing lotion can feel good, but Thai massage is about deep stretching. In other words, I get twisted into a pretzel and I go, oh, and I love it. Why? Because my muscles are not as flexible as they were. So I'm actually, what am I doing? I'm decluttering my body, aren't I? By stretching it out, allowing the what do you call those things? Lactic acid to move out. Oh, Beth, I took 2 hot tubs yesterday for my muscles. And my muscles say, you need more than just a hot tub. You need to be stretched. And the woman that I go to, I've only been to her once. This will be my second time with Vanda, V-A-N-D-A. She gets up and stands on your back, walks across your back. I mean, whoa, Nelly, it's incredible. I love it. Never thought I'd let a person walk all over me, but I do. People say, well, what kind of minister are you? I said, I'm a very practical minister. I believe in practicality. I believe if it's not practical and you can't use it to change yourself, why are we wasting our time? One of the things that's happened in the Christian churches, as I follow the studies, they're finding out that a majority of their people aren't coming back as churches reopen after COVID. They were never invested. Here's what I'm also finding out. Maybe 20% of the people, whether it's at the gym, whether it's at work, whether it's in spirituality, doesn't matter in what, 20% of the people are really committed. Did you ever see that? The 80-20 rule? 20% effort gets you 80% result. 20% of the people are going to give you 80% of the money. 20% of the people are going to do 80% of the volunteering. Yeah, that's right, 20%. So here's the key. Focus on the 20% that pay off. That's practical. Don't waste your time on things that don't pay off to you. When I'm talking paying off, I'm talking about the idea that fill you and feed you. You know, the thing about life is to find purpose in life. Here's the key thing, finding purpose in life. First off, who are you? Secondly, what do you do really well? And can you do what you do really well and serve others? And if you serve others, how can you serve more? That's the key to life. That's simple. But you got to find out where it is to be of service. Where are you really good? And for me, it's teaching practical spirituality. That's the key thing. For me, it's about the practical aspects of spirituality, which really is the practical aspects of living. You can't separate life from spirituality. You can't separate the physical from spirituality. It's all one. You know, the mind, body, soul connection. It's there. You can't separate it. We try to do that. Our modern medicine today, for the most part, tries to treat the body as a separate organism. We had a discussion yesterday, my friend Larry DeRusha, Reverend Larry DeRusha, and I had a discussion. He was talking about how Ernest Holmes talked about healers, Reiki healers, energy healers, and that. What are they doing? They're treating the symptoms. So you may feel good for a while, but the cause hasn't been eliminated. What is the mental cause that's going on? And that's where the work is. I defend to identify where is the emotional, the mental blockage. And then how do we clear that blockage? That's when true healing takes place. Until the mental blockage. What's the mental blockage? Clutter. See how we came all the way around full circle? Declutter. Start with the physical. It's easy to start with the physical. Pick your junk drawer. Everybody's got a junk drawer. Declutter it. Declutter your closet. Declutter your bedroom. You know why you want to declutter your bedroom? Because your bedroom is sacred space. For me, the bedroom represents two things: sleep and making love. And if you're going to sleep, where your body rests, recovers, rejuvenates, or you're going to make love, shouldn't it be decluttered? Shouldn't it be as pure as can be? I'm just asking questions. I'm not telling you what to do. But for me, that feels right. Here's the other thing that I believe. Do not have a television in your bedroom. And you say, why? Because the television is clutter. It is energy that will block good sleep. It will energy that will block good sex. It's energy that will block. And here's what it'll do. The television will constipate you. How do you like that? Do you have television constipation today? Well, if you do, first thing is get that TV out of your bedroom and then start minimizing what you watch. You know what I watch on TV? Good videos on YouTube. Things that are growing me. For fun, I'll watch Craig Ferguson on the Late 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 Show, reruns, or I'll watch Family Feud with Steve, is it Steve Harvey? I just love watching it because it's fun. I don't think. I'm not taking negative energy into me. I don't need to be concerned with all the negatives going on in the world. People say, I got to be up on the news. What good does it do you? Does it really serve you? Or is it cluttering your mind? Oh, time to declutter. Anyway, I've given you a lot to think about today, haven't I? Well, good. That's what I'm here for. And so I want to thank you for taking the time to listen to me. And if you felt this was beneficial, if you're on Facebook, once I post it, hit that share button. On YouTube, hit a like button. On Facebook, hit a heart button. Hit a button, for God's sakes, if you like any of this. With that, I want you to know I love you because I accept you just like you are. Until tomorrow, create a beautiful, magnificent, decluttered day. Aloha.